Hello, internet friends, welcome back. In this series, I go through um, whatever journey I go on from app idea to app store. It's everything in between, from coding, from marketing, from videos like this, and maybe random things in between. I don't really have a script that I'm following because I want this to be like as unfiltered and unscripted as possible. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, and if you noticed, I finally figured out how to make this like little camera thing appear at the bottom of my screen. So whenever I click on other things, it doesn't um disappear and I have to click back again, just like the previous video. If you guys are interested, it's this iOS app, I think MacBook app, if I'm not wrong, called Face Screen. And it's pretty cool because you can choose to increase camera, decrease camera. You can even add text, which I assume is something that you can use to write your name under your picture and whatever. But I haven't tested it out yet. And the price for this is pretty good. It's much cheaper than a lot of other similar softwares out there. But without further ado, let's jump in. So I think in the previous videos, I've mentioned that I'm building a cooking app called Dohrow, and I am currently fixing the bugs with the first version, from the first version. And so since I have this running, I just wanted to show what the app does really quick. So one of the first home screens, the first home screen you'll see is, of course, this days 1 to 7 recipe selection. You can choose to skip a day if you don't want to cook that day, like say if you're going out with friends or just feel lazy and whatever. And for each day, there'll be at least 5 different recipes for you to choose from, depending on what you're craving. And how this works is that it takes off the mental load from you. You don't have to think of what you want to cook and yada yada. And it plans out um food ingredients that spoil faster earlier in the week, and freezable foods like that you can easily freeze towards the end of the week. So you have fresh and yummy meals all throughout. So just, I don't know if it's big enough to see from this screen, but you can see that there's day 4, it's like prawn laksa, and then you can scroll and choose. I'll show you more in a bit when we enter the app, but this is just a really quick, brief overview. And then I think this is the thing that is super, super important for me. Like, it's the reason why I built this app in the first place. It's that after you choose these recipes that you like for the week, it'll generate you a complete list of ingredients. And you know how when you don't have a planning system in place, it actually, how do I word it? You kind of have to sometimes very often have leftover ingredients, right? Say, I want to cook like mint lime grilled chicken for day 1, and then maybe rest of the week I don't use the remaining mint, and it just go bad. However, this app actually also tries to suggest you recipes that uses mint as an ingredient, so you can use it up, and voila, no more ingredient wastage, right? So yeah, like you'll see fresh, what am I saying? So after you select the recipes, it'll generate you the shopping list that you need with exact quantities for the entire week. You don't have to plan anything, you don't have to manually figure out how much to buy, what to buy. This will sort it out for you. I tried it myself, and I actually cut down my grocery shopping time from 3 times a week, each time about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, to just a single 45-minute trip once a week. So yeah, and then once you begin the week, it will start giving you the complete recipes, detailed steps, and then you can just click in and follow the easy recipe instructions. And last but not least, you actually will have a virtual pantry in the app that you can choose to either add more ingredients or remove ingredients, and it reminds you what foods in your fridge or pantry are expiring soon, which also is a thing that I found that I needed help with when I started cooking about a year ago. That I can never remember what's expiring in my fridge, and tossing out expensive meats and veggies is just not fun. So yeah, let's. Oh, by the way, this is the iOS simulator by Xcode. So I already have the project that's almost done, save for a few bugs here and there, which is what today's video is about. I wanted to just share when I bug fix. I don't claim to be like a pro iOS engineer and whatever. I know some basic stuff, but like I do want to share that I do use Claude, and so wanted to just video the whole process. But yeah, so this one is the simulator, and I'm just gonna log in and let's see. I usually use it in my on my phone. Like I usually test it on my phone, so this is the first time I'm using the MacBook simulator. It's just because it's easier for that. So by the way, I think I forgot to mention all these recipes are suitable for beginners to use. The reason why this says 420 minutes, I know it sounds crazy, is because um you just put the chicken in a salty brine, and then you just like put it in the fridge for 6 hours. So that's why it's so long. I'm thinking of fixing that up, but yeah, like just dropping recipes that's supposed to sit in the fridge or whatever. But I don't know. Honestly, this was the best chicken I've ever had. Like it's so good. It's so yummy. Like it's the best. As you can see here, this week's already complete, meaning that this was what I chose last Sunday, which was a week ago. Sorry. Yeah, like I've cooked all of them this week, and I would say they're super easy, mostly easy to cook. And since we have this here, we can just start a new meal plan. I pressed the wrong thing, sorry. Start a new meal plan, and okay, yeah, takes a second to load. Maybe I might show some loading spinner or animation. I'll do that later. So yeah, as you can see, you can look and see that there's a bunch of slow cook recipes. The reason why a lot of them are so long is because I think for my user preferences, I set it to this kind of recipes because I really like them. I found that I don't mind just doing like a tiny bit of prep in the morning, put it in the fridge or slow cooker, and just have the dinner at the end of the day. But if you don't want to do that, you can select recipes that take way faster to cook. And then, yeah, as you can see, maybe day 2, we do chickpea turkey for 20. This is wrong. This is a bug. I have to fix it. It should be for 2. Some of the recipes are a bit wrong because they're quite a few of them are AI edited or generated. So, like I have to go in and fix it. So say I'm craving like a salad or maybe some beef sliders. It sounds yummy. Oh, crispy fish sandwich. Ooh, yeah. The desserts I still have to fix. So what I've been doing is these days I take out like a sticky note, and then if I notice there's issues with the app, I just like write it down. So it'd be something like remove desserts. I know even though Dohrow has like the icon, a bread icon, it's not a dessert app at all. It's meant to just focus on cooking dinners because I wanted it to be for couples who both have to work full-time jobs and are super busy, right? And then you can just save the mental load or grocery trips and focus on your work and just use this app to really streamline your processes. So I wanted just to focus on dinner meals, and then lunch, just grab a sandwich around the corner, like somewhere or whatever. So I got distracted. I'll just write something like remove digits from database on my physical ticket, and I'll fix it later. Yeah, so maybe I'll skip day 3, day 4, veggies, da da da. Oh, by the way, this AI generated image looks so weird. I have to fix that. But trout looks that way, right? No? But oh, this pork shoulder. For sure, this pork shoulder. Again, waffles, da da da. Okay. I'll look through them later because I think the video is getting a tiny bit long. Oh, but I have to show, okay. Let me just quickly select the rest. Actually, you know what? I might not. Okay, if you decide that you don't want to skip it, you can just click the same button again and then it unclicks it. Oh, it's only 25. Okay, let's see how hard it is to make. Because 25 minutes quick. Panko. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I might do that one actually. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll choose crispy fish sandwich. Oh, this one, I'll make it every single week if they suggest it to me. You can also kill the app to Christmas pork tenderloin. You can also kill the app to generate new recipes if you like. I suppose I should add a new, like a refresh button. Yeah, I have to add a refresh button sometime. Add refresh button for new recipes. I know it looks like I'm testing it for the first time, but I swear I've tested it for a week already. It's just I keep finding new bugs. There's always new bugs. Anyhow, if you wanna preview the recipe and its ingredients, you can just click this little list icon here, and then it'll show you that. Yep. Okay, you know what? I will choose this. No, not soup. I think soup is too light for dinner. Probably gotta fix that as well. Maybe this one, pork tenderloin. Okay, so once you selected your recipes, you can choose to begin this week's adventure. and then when you want to start cooking, for example, right? Like, because it's the holidays now, I might start grocery shop, and because it's already Sunday and it's 6:30 p.m. I don't think I'll want to go grocery shopping today. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow instead. So I'll choose 29. And then if you want to go back and replan, you can do like keep planning and just dismiss that pop-up. But if you want to lock in this journey, you can do something like that. And then ta-da! Your recipes are all lined up. It'll show you what's next, And then if you wanna start cooking, you click the start cooking button.
Step 1.
And then
preheat the oven to 350 degrees
the
and
creepy
place the rack in the
robot
center.
voice
Timer
will
set for
play
5 minutes.
and give instructions and all that. And there's even timers where you can, like maybe something needs to cook for whatever, and then the timer actually corresponds to whatever you need to do in each step. So conveniently, you don't have to switch to your timer app anymore. Going back. This is the cool one. Market list shows you what you need to buy for the week. A lot of the stuff I already have, like turmeric, oil, salt, the pestle and mortar, sugar, like you just tick, right? And then yeah, like okay, this one I have, this one I have, this one I have. Oh, sometimes because the units don't match up, they might suggest multiple garlic that needs to be fixed, but should be fixable. Should be quickly fixable. And yeah, like a lot of these things just click, and then you can move check items to pantry. And what happens is you can see here. It records what you have in your pantry. So for me, I've got expiring broccoli, expired, I guess, because these were bought 2 weeks ago, maybe more, probably more, I think. And you can scroll and see what you have in your kitchen. If you wanna say snack on some carrots in the middle of the day, you can also just remove however much and then use half, use all, then you update it. Okay, just update it. I wanted this video to be a debugging session, but it seems like it's gonna be too long, so I might just have this as detailed app walkthrough instead, and then have the debugging video in the next video, I think. This one is a reserved page for you guys, like for users. So what they can do is they can come over here and vote for their favorite upcoming feature. Look at this! I love it. Anyway, so yeah, like they can vote for this, they can click in this, okay, like I want this feature or I don't want this feature. Like, it tells you what the next feature is gonna be. Well, these are like a bunch of next feature ideas that I have that aren't built in the app yet. So if whatever you want to vote for, you vote for, and then yeah, in due time it'll come here. Okay, and then lastly, the profile section. As I was testing it, I realized that it's probably important to let users select their cuisine preferences, because this account has already been onboarded, and the thing is, what is the thing? It's been onboarded, so I've already done a quick onboarding form, selecting my cuisine preferences and all that, but cuisine preferences can change. So I should add another section here for that. Yeah. I don't know how I can. I'll share a picture over here or something, maybe, or not. I don't know yet. To show how many stickies I have for bugs. So, but I think they're like, at least they're fixable easily. I hope. I don't know yet. So the thing that I wanted to fix that's super important is this whole adding ingredient thing. So, for example, users can select blueberries, fresh produce, how many cups. But say you don't want the unit to be cups, maybe you want it to be grams and whatever, right? Like if you choose this, and then just select the slider and whatever. Oh, this one. See, this is also a problem because if you choose grams, what like usually they sell it in packets of 250 or more, right? So this doesn't make sense. This also has to be changed. And this is loaded from the backend because I can't like we can't have users just randomly adding stuff to the ingredients database because like I don't know, like either they might make typo mistakes and then it wouldn't match to the corresponding ingredients list of the recipes, or I don't know, like either spell it wrong or call it a different name or whatever, right? So it's much like my solution right now is to just have users select instead of add their own. The problem though is, let me show you. Once you add it, there should have been a bug. I don't know why there wasn't. Interesting. Okay, let me try that again. Because the bug is, well, when I tested it at least, if you change the unit, say teaspoon, I don't know, if you add it, you see, it's like an invalid type. Okay, so I guess the situation is sometimes it might allow you to do like a different unit if my ingredient database has this unit type, grams. But as you can see here, there's a pretty possible chance that the user selects a different unit and then error, right? So my plan is to, at least for now, remove the unit selection thing, just let it be a drop down. Yeah, so I see that this video is getting a tiny bit long, so I will quickly just wrap up the rest of this video and do each bug fix that you see in this video in some upcoming videos. Might not be all of the videos, like for example, like the backend stuff I might not be able to show because it's got more secrets and whatever, whereas the front end's usually fine to just share. I think because essentially when you have an app you can decompile, you can just look at the code anyway, so there's no reason to not share the code. Whereas for backend I maybe less safe, so I will in the upcoming videos work on each of these tickets and yeah, share the video, I guess. So last but not least, quickly talking about the roadmap, the plan, I suppose. looking at the number of tickets I have, I am assuming maybe it'll take another 1 to 2 weeks if I'm fast. Probably 2 weeks because there's some backend changes as well, quite a few. So within this period of time, other than fixing the code, I also have to focus on marketing. Yeah, maybe go to supermarkets and talk to people and strangers and stuff. I'll keep updating this channel and let you guys know how it goes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.